Goes, yeah, I mean, you think you're badass? Let's go, man. After school, after school, after school. I'm like, all right, bro, let's go after school then.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's going on, Gavin?
Appreciate you for inviting me to come through your stomping grounds because I said I wanted to get the backstory of Joe Mendoza before he got into real estate, before he got into business and coaching, especially because I believe in understanding foundations. Let's walk through some of your old stomping grounds.
Let's do it.
Check it out.
Sounds good. 1986, 1987, I was a freshman. During those times, it was a very diverse group, and some of my friends were rough around the edges side and didn't take nothing from nobody. So of course that kind of rubbed off on me. I had some fights in high school. I used it in better ways. I got involved in sports. I got into wrestling, got into pole vaulting. One year I did football, and I channeled that aggression to a more positive source. Wow, you know, just walking out here, Gavin, it's amazing. I mean, I just see it like yesterday.
Yeah.
Walking out, going to do my pole vaulting. There was a large audience.
Yeah.
And if you think about going on a fiberglass pole, you know, up 13 plus feet in the air, backwards, one day I missed.
Oh, dang.
I completely like missed the mat. I crashed on the grass, and you're way up high, and that's life, you know? You're gonna have these trials, these tribulations.
Take us back to this tree. What's this all about right here?
I'm smiling now, Gavin, but back then when I was in high school, I was not smiling. So we were walking to school, me, this other guy, and a couple of my real good friends. My dad always taught me never back down, even if you know you're gonna lose. I was just minding my own business, Gavin, just walking to school, right? I had my shorts, a regular t-shirt, and flow hose. Kind of walking to school, doing my thing. And this guy, he just, I don't know, something was eating him up that morning. But then all of a sudden I heard him say like, dude, what's up with this guy, man? Who does he think he is? He thinks he's bad. That's when I said, what? He goes, yeah, I mean, you think you're badass? Let's go, man. After school, after school, after school. He started egging me on more. I'm like, all right, bro, let's go after school.
Nothing like teenage ego.
They were starting to circle up.
Kids want to see the violence.
That's it. That's it. I showed up. I'm ready to do this. Let's go. Started throwing punches, and it got really ugly and jumping. You know, fights, right?
Yeah.
Kids, no, you know, this is that, and I was able to catch him really good. Gave him a big black ice, and so that was his souvenir from me.
Oh, great, man.
Luckily, we had some teachers pull us apart perfectly right here. When you put it all together in business, you need that mental toughness.
That's why we're here, because I know that Joe Mendoza's story isn't just a book and a smile.
So I started working at 13 years old. I saw one of my friends go literally to the swap meet across the street from my house. And I started asking, hey, what's going on? You keep going there every single weekend. What are you doing? Because I'm working for this guy. And I go, dude, I want to work. I want to make some money. Saturday and Sunday, $2 an hour. I would wake up super early because you got to be there before the public goes in there. And so I'd go there and start working. He had a little spot that was designated for him that he had and all his toys there. And I was security guard / salesperson / stalker boy, you name it. I just was very, very hungry. You know, my dad was in the Navy and working class, and I'd see the struggle, and sometimes they had side hustles. My mom had Avon, they sold Tupperware. In Hawaii, they did puka shells. And so it was one of these things that there was always like a side hustle. And so when I was growing up and maturing, I knew I had to be like an entrepreneur. Around my junior year here, I became the manager of like the school newspaper. You know, there was a bunch of magazines spread out, and then I saw this like sexy word on the magazine, and it said entrepreneur. I'm like, dude, what's an entrepreneur? And so I started looking it up and figuring out what an entrepreneur is. I go, that's me, like instantly. And so I was like thinking of ways that I could be an entrepreneur and get rich, get wealthy. And fast forward, as a newspaper, magazine, business manager of the school, my job was go door to door to door, business to business to business, and sell them an ad.
Man, no texting,
No.
no DMs.
No, we didn't have pagers, we didn't have cell phones, old school, down and dirty, roll up your sleeves and get going. Just being around the school and seeing the new football field come into play, the memories are definitely still here. Actually, it serves me well now because anytime I feel misaligned or I'm moving the wrong direction, I've got to sit down, I got to pray, I got to meditate and listen. Just think, be quiet, be still, and where is that north? Where is that compass navigating you to? And when you hear that, you just got to go with it. It's not here now, but there was those portable sheds, was a classroom, and his first name was Carlos, I forget his last name, but he was one of my teachers. And he was a teacher, but guess what he did outside of that?
Oh, he was selling stuff.
He was in real estate. My teacher was also a realtor.
Okay.
He owned his own real estate brokerage and mortgage company, and I started asking him questions. And it started to develop a little bit from there. You know, whatever journey somebody's on, the best advice I could tell them is the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Just as long as you don't quit, you stay tenacious, you stay around good people, the best is yet to come.
Throughout this whole thing, appreciate you being here. Thank you for
Gavin.
showing me your old stomping grounds. I hope after you guys saw the high school and getting this conversation, I hope you're inspired to go for whatever it is you want to go for. We look forward to hanging out again and check out some of the other spots that led you to your journey. So thanks for taking us to the very get-go, from the area, the community of Imperial Beach, to the school and the swap meet area. This is really cool stuff. So thanks for your time, bro.
Thank you, Gavin.
I'll see you later.
All right, take care.